You won't believe where we are today. Where are we?
We're at Hoh Rainforest in Olympic National Park.
Olympic National Park's in Western Washington. It's a peninsula, and it's an amazing place.
That's right. And there's only two rainforests in the entire United States. Both of them are in Olympic National Forest.
Amazing.
Awesome.
We're going to show you lots. So, like all of our national park visits, Denise needs a sticker and a stamp in her passport. Well, the visitor centre at Hoh Rainforest is small, but it's very efficient.
Hoh Forest is about a 2-hour drive from Port Angeles and under an hour from Forks, Washington. Throughout the winter season, rain falls frequently in the forest, contributing to the yearly average of 140 inches of precipitation each year. The result is a lush green canopy of both coniferous and deciduous trees. Moss and ferns that blanket the ground add another dimension to the enchantment of the rainforest.
Yep.
Tell them.
So we're walking through Hoh Forest, and it's the whole thing's amazing. You'll see, but all of a sudden we heard this crack, and a huge tree just fell down. We couldn't see it, but we could hear it, and it was scary for a moment.
Yeah, for a minute our hearts really started racing. We thought, which way do we run?
This is a live forest, and some dead ones. As we walked down the trail, we stopped at a bridge to see a stream with all kinds of water plants growing from it. The water was so clear it looked like it was ready to drink.
The Hall of Mosses Trail is an iconic loop that takes you through some old-growth forest and features a grove of maple trees draped with abundant club moss.
Some trees in Olympic National Park are over 1,000 years old and are very hard to move when they fall.
This trail takes us through some of the most amazing and slightly eerie tree formations. At first, we thought the forest was a little bit spooky. As we spent more time, we realized that the forest was old and filled with the wisdom from its years on this planet. Hoh Rainforest is home to some of North America's giant trees, beginning with the Sitka spruce, red cedar, big leaf maple, and of course the Douglas fir. They are well watered with over 12 feet of rain per year.
We met this fascinating young woman who was reenacting scenes from the Twilight movie with 2 Labubu dolls. We interviewed her on video, but unfortunately the video clip crashed, which was a shame because she was so much fun.
If you haven't visited the Olympic Peninsula, be sure to put it on your list and visit Hoh and Quinault, the other rainforest here.
Mary Falls is a 30-minute drive from Port Angeles.
Whenever there is a moderate to easy trail to take to waterfalls, we are on it. I love waterfalls.
It's an easy hike to the falls from the parking lot, and it's about a mile round trip.
Rob and I are in forests all the time, and this place is unique. All the beautiful mossy trees and ferns everywhere you look. It's just a really beautiful place to hike.
So today we're at Marymar Falls.
I have always wanted to have a picnic by a waterfall, and so we found a spot and had lunch. It was perfect.
So today's a new adventure.
A new adventure.
Yeah.
We have a sign over our window that says, "Just think, Even the best stories haven't even begun yet, and we really try and live by that. It's so fun.
It is. And then we forget them again. So we're going to Hurricane Ridge today.
Yes.
Hurricane Ridge is part of the Olympic Peninsula, or as we locals call it, the OP. Anyway, so we're going to show you what the Hurricane Ridge is all about. It's a big tourist attraction. Should be lots of people there. Can't wait.
Can't wait.
So we're above the clouds here, and we're on our way to Hurricane Ridge, but just wanted to stop and show this magnificent view of forest. It is so dense. This place is amazing. Hurricane Ridge is at the end of an 8-mile road, which climbs a mountain, and along the way there are wonderful scenic views of the Cascade Mountains. It's traditionally windy up top, but the trails are challenging and never short of people.
On a clear day, you can see all the way to Victoria, Canada. But when you're traveling, you can't always choose a clear day. So we've got what we've got. But this is a place we'll definitely come back to. It should be stunning.
It should have looked like this, but not today.
The clouds were so dense at times that as they lifted, they left water on the trees. Corrosion is so bad here that, as you can see, the roots of the trees are exposed, and at some point those guys are going to come down. So today we're in Solduke Valley, and we're here to see the falls. Apparently these are the most spectacular falls in the whole of the Olympic Peninsula. Yeah, midget bit me. I think we should keep that in. One of the most amazing things about this place is look how much moss is on the trees.
And also the floor is so different. The floor of the forest seems more moss covered, so it would just mean it gets more rain. So one of the things we've noticed about this forest is as we're walking, it's like a scent of lemongrass that hits us. And it's through Hoh rainforest and all the rainforests we've been through. But it's not lemongrass, but it's very, very sweet. And I'm curious as to what it is. So if any of you know, let us know.
Our favorite trails always follow a babbling brook. This 2-mile trail was perfect. The falls were everything I had hoped they would be. I can only imagine what they look like in the early spring when the runoff water is at its highest. Before we left the area, we had our picnic lunch and watched a blue jay have his. It was a great moment.
Lake Crescent is a natural lake formed from ice thousands of years ago, and in parts it reaches depths of 624 feet. It's also home to unique fish like the beardsley and the crescente trout, two types of fish found nowhere else in the world.
Not only is it picture perfect, but it's a great recreation lake. Everyone loves it here.
Cape Flattery is the furthest northwest tip of the contiguous United States. It is 64 miles west of Port Angeles, adjacent to Neah Bay. You'll need a permit to visit because it's on the Maker Indian Nation land, but it's really well worth it. You have to walk across rickety bridges, uneven walkways, and navigate awkward tree routes just to get down to the view.
The roots on the trail really tried to trip me up, but I made it.
Here we are at the end of Cape Flattery Trail. Boy, that was something, some walk. But here is the result. It's just a magnificent view of the bay, and look how gorgeous the water is. And it's a cloudy, kind of a rainy day today, but here we are, folks. Drink it in, just like we are.
The typical Washington drizzle was constant that day, and we almost decided not to go. But we met fellow nomads at lunch who persuaded us. I'm so glad they did.
Hey, thanks for watching. And if you like our videos, please press the subscribe button.